And welcome to Sycamore High School's class of 2025 commencement ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce you to 8 of our outstanding graduates who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence. Shane Knowles, Michaela Oakley, Noah Papard, Justice Ray, Charles Shoulders, Noah Stroker, Elijah Sutton, and Allie Taylor. These dedicated young men and women have enlisted in our nation's military, where I know they will serve our country proudly.
At this time, we request that you remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, a moment of silence, the singing of our national anthem, and the Sycamore High School alma mater. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Please pause for a moment of silence.
Please be seated.
Go ahead. We welcome you this afternoon to this very special commencement ceremony for Sycamore High School's class of 2025. Distinguished guests, family members, and loved ones, we are extremely honored to have each of you here to celebrate this momentous occasion. At this time, I would like to recognize our guest on the stage, Dr. Andrea Bringard, the principal of Riverside Academy, our newly appointed Assistant Director of Schools, Robin Miller, Stacy Brown, Assistant Director of Schools, and she will be going into the role of our Director of Schools in June. We have school board members Del McCarver, John Patrick, Amber Locke, Jimmy Harden, and Chairman David Reisner. And very, very special guest, Director of Schools of Cheatham County, Dr. Kathy Beck. As you all know, this is Dr. Beck's last year as Director of Schools and her last Sycamore High graduation ceremony to preside over. Please join me in a round of applause to show our appreciation for her leadership and her 6 years of service to the Cheatham County School District. I would also like to recognize our Assistant Principal, Adrian Baker, and our outstanding Sycamore faculty and staff who are here today. We will now take the opportunity to recognize our seniors for their academic accomplishments throughout their high school careers. At this time, I'd like to invite everyone, including our graduates, to open up your programs. And first, we will recognize students graduating with honors. These are those students who maintained at least a 3.0 grade point average all 4 years of high school. Will you please rise at this time? Thank you. You may be seated. Students graduating cum laude are those who have a GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 or an ACT composite score of 22 to 24. They must also complete 2 of the following: 30 hours of community service, 95% attendance from 9th through 12th grade, and 1 extracurricular activity per year. With those graduating cum laude, please rise at this time. You may be seated. Students graduating magna cum laude are those who have a 3.5 to 3.79 GPA and an ACT composite score of 25 to 29. They have also completed at least 2 of the following: 35 community service hours, 95% attendance from 9th through 12th grade, and 1 extracurricular activity per year. Would all those graduating magna cum laude please stand at this time? Thank you. You may be seated. Students graduating summa cum laude are those who have a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0 or an ACT composite score of 30 to 36. They must also complete 2 of the following: 40 hours of community service, 95% average attendance from 9th through 12th grade year, and 1 extracurricular activity each year. Would all of those graduating summa cum laude please rise at this time? Thank you. Students receiving district and state distinctions are those students who achieved industry certification, scored a 31 or higher on the ACT, took 12 or more hours of dual enrollment credit, or attended governor's school. Students who are receiving state distinctions, will you please rise at this time? You may be seated. Next, we will recognize graduates who have voluntarily completed at least 10 hours of community service each semester of their 4 years in high school. Please rise at this time. Next, we want to recognize and celebrate our first-generation high school graduates. These are graduates who either on their mother's or father's side are the first to graduate from high school. Will you please rise so that we can celebrate you today? Thank you. Now we want to recognize our first-generation college-bound graduates. These are our seniors who are the first in their families to enroll in a 2 or 4 year post-secondary college or university. Will you please rise? Thank you. You may be seated. Finally, I would like to ask these students to stand at this time: Sophie Haggard, Haley Hines, Bradley Hudgens, Taya O'Neill, Anna Kate Saylor, and Vasey Williams. They have earned both their high school diploma and their associate's degree from Austin Peay University. Please join me in celebrating this outstanding accomplishment. You may be seated. At this time, Mr. Adrian Baker, our assistant principal, will come to the stage to introduce our speakers.
It is my honor to introduce to you our first graduation speaker, Cadence Aaron. Cadence is the son of Zachary and Ashley Aaron. He has been a member of the National Honor Society and the recipient of the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence in 2021. A member of the 30-plus ACT Club, he is graduating summa cum laude. He has earned 30 college credits through the dual enrollment program at Austin Peay State University during his time at SHS. In addition to his accomplishments, his academic accomplishments, Aaron was a dedicated member of the SHS football team for 3 years and gave back to the community by volunteering at youth football camps. And he has also achieved multiple national records in weightlifting competitions. While at Sycamore High School, he contributed to the yearbook staff and actively participated in the PEP Club, further enriching the school community. Aaron will continue his academic journey at the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, where he plans to study criminal justice with a concentration in law. He aspires to make the world a safer place by practicing law or pursuing a career with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Please help me welcome Cadence Aaron to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. Parents, friends, relatives, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Now, while my ego might tell me I was selected to be up here because I'm the hardest worker, the smartest student, or maybe even the best looking person in our class, I know that's simply not true, except for maybe the last part. As a matter of fact, I was probably selected because my classmates thought I would say something stupid and they'd get to see Miss Winning tackle me off the stage. But don't worry, I'm way too scared of Miss Winning to ever take that chance, so I'll do my best. I'd like to start off by thanking my parents. I'd like to thank my dad for pushing me when I don't want to be pushed and for having by far the biggest part in making me the man I am today. I'd like to thank my mom for teaching me to be empathetic and kind and for always giving me a safe place to come home to and for always being on my side when me and my dad argue. There are many more people who deserve thanks for getting me where I am today. My amazing grandparents, Papa, Nana, Graham, Gramps, I love you guys more than you'll ever know. My girlfriend, Haley Hines, and my best friends, Eston Andrews, Ben Hesselbacher, and Bradley Hudgens. I could go on for hours about how every one of these people helped me get where I am today, but I won't because I know TikTok and Instagram Reels have ruined all of our attention spans. Now, I know I haven't exactly been a saint in my 4 years of high school, but I do remember one story from sophomore year. One day, me and my friends sat down for lunch. We weren't the most popular people in school, but we definitely had our group. Me and my friend Eston noticed a student who I'd like to keep anonymous sitting by themselves, and so we invited them to our table. It wasn't some grand gesture, and we just had a nice, basic conversation with them about weather and video games. But the next day, that student sat with us again. Soon, they were a regular part of our lunch group. One day I came home from football, and my parents called me into the living room. They began interrogating me about what I had been up to lately. Now I was confused. I thought I had finally got written up because I can confidently say that me and Eston Andrews wrestled in every class every single day that I attended Sycamore High School. Finally, my parents told me that someone's mother had called them sobbing. But the mother wasn't crying because she was sad. She was crying because her kid had finally come home thrilled that they made friends. Her kid went on and on about how they finally felt like they fit in somewhere. Something seemingly as little as us inviting someone to eat lunch with us was in fact the highlight of someone else's week. And so my message to you is this: be kind. It doesn't have to be some huge, out-of-the-ordinary gesture. Just be kind. A simple, small act could be the difference that brightens someone else's day. Kindness is the driving force that connects us all as humans. It doesn't matter what clique you come from, or what beliefs you share and don't share, or even who usually sits at your lunch table. Be kind to one another, and I can assure you that every one of you will be a success in my book. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Our next summa cum laude speaker is Bradley Hudgens. Bradley is the son of Jason and Molly Hudgens. During his time at SHS, Bradley has been involved in academic, athletic, leadership, and musical endeavors. He was named most likely to succeed as a senior superlative, served as vice president of student council as a freshman, was a 2-year member of the War Eagle Marching Band and Lee University Honor Band, and a 4-year member of the War Eagles baseball team, being named co-player of the year for the 2025 11 AAA All-District team as a shortstop. Hudgens was also a member of the National Honor Society, maintained a 4.0 GPA, and earned his picture on the ACT 30+ wall at SHS for 3 consecutive years. Earlier this month, Bradley graduated summa cum laude with an associate's degree right here from Austin Peay State University. He plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, where he has been named a volunteer scholar and has received other academic scholarships as well. Upon the completion of his bachelor's degree in psychology, Hudgens will pursue law school at UTK in the fall of 2027. Please welcome Bradley Hudgens to the podium.
Good afternoon. I'm super grateful for this opportunity to speak today, but I have to confess, when I was first told that I'd be speaking, I really couldn't think of anything to talk about. I remember talking with some classmates at school and trying to get some advice from people, and I just couldn't think of anything. But I remember one day, a classmate who I consider to be a great friend, Zach Durkins, spoke up, and he said, "It's easy. You just talk about your journey and how it relates to others." And so I had to shout out Zach and just let you guys know that that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. So, if I've learned anything in 17 years, which honestly hasn't been much, but it's that there are some things in life you just have to learn for yourself. Sometimes it doesn't matter how many times someone tells you to do something. It's not until you do it that you realize that you made a mistake. I can tell you, as a 9-year-old baseball player who just made the All-Star team, I couldn't tell you why it was a bad idea to hit a ball toward the house. I mean, it just seemed like, if anything, I'd hit the ball over the house and it wouldn't be a big deal. But I can tell you, when you're watching the ball sail through the air and smash through the garage window, you start to understand why your parents told you not to hit the ball toward the house. Or on the other hand, sometimes you don't realize how important something is to have until you don't have it. I'm sure all of our parents at some point have told us, it's a little cold outside, you might want to bring a jacket. And then later on, you're sitting outside and you have to try not to shiver and chatter your teeth just to prove your parents wrong that it wasn't going to be cold, but it actually was. These are things that you just have to learn for yourself. You know, as kids, we think we know a lot. I remember telling my parents that I wanted to grow up. I was tired of being a kid and I wanted to be an adult. And now as I stand here today before you, I think about all the fun times we had as kids and I realize how wrong I was. I think back to our times in elementary school, having recess every day with my friends, all the fun theme days and activities and drawing and every day. And then I think about middle school, which honestly, y'all, middle school was some dark times. I think we can all agree that was a dark time for a lot of us. But at the same time, we got to participate in clubs and choose what classes we were in, represent our school and what sport we played. And then I think about making the transition to high school and how nervous we might have been to go to high school and how we tried to find our way. And I think about attending football games and basketball games, volleyball, soccer, not so much baseball because nobody really goes to the baseball games. I can pick on my own sport, you know. But I think about going to prom and homecoming and going to the pep rallies and all the fun times we had. And then I think about each year watching the senior class graduate and move on with their life. And then now it's our turn. And that brings us here to this moment. You know, I wish I could go back and tell my younger self to enjoy it. You know, it goes by way too fast to wish it all away. But there are some things in life you just have to learn for yourself. And now as we're sitting here for graduation, getting ready to close this chapter of our lives, there's lots of things on your mind, I'm sure. If you're going to school, you're thinking about what college or university you're going to, what you're going to study, who your roommate's going to be, and good luck with that if you're getting a random roommate. But if you're not going to college, you're thinking about what job you're going to get or what career you're going to pursue. Or most of you are probably thinking, when is this guy going to stop talking so we can get a move on with the ceremony and get over with and go get some food? But I truly believe that there's something more important than all those things. I believe that each one of us here has been given a gift or a quality or a trait or a characteristic that we can use to help others around us. You know, being around all of my classmates for 4 years, for some of you guys, I can confidently say it's your humor, your ability to make others laugh. Or maybe it's your kindness and your ability to encourage other people and lift others up. It could really be anything. It could be your generosity or your willingness to help others or any of these other things. But I believe that each one of us has been given a trait, and I believe that a life well lived is not of someone who is a millionaire or drives the nicest car or has the best job when we get out of here today. I believe it's someone who discovers their gift and they use it to better the world around them. But the truth is, me giving this speech and telling you all you have a gift and that you can use it, it really doesn't mean much. Talk is cheap because there's some things in life you just have to learn for yourself. I truly believe that when we leave out of here, if you guys will dedicate your life to finding your gift and using it to make the world better, or the country, or the state, or just our community, or maybe even just your street that you live on, you'll receive so much more fulfillment out of that than whatever job or degree or education that you go on to receive. And I hope that one day, years down the road, when you're sitting at your child's graduation, or your nephew or niece, or even grandchild's graduation, and you're listening to the speaker, and they'll be naive and trying to act more wise than they really are, like I am right now. But I hope that you think back to this moment and you know that you found your gift and you used it to make the world a better place. So thank you guys so much for this opportunity. God bless you.
It is a Sycamore High School tradition for a faculty member to be our guest speaker at graduation. This year, our graduates voted for English Department Chair Shelley Greer to deliver our commencement address. You may notice that Miss Greer's robe is a little different from the rest of the faculty's. Excuse me. This year's graduating class at the beginning of the year signed a white robe that their chosen commencement speaker would wear at their graduation. Their signature signifies their commitment to complete all the requirements to receive their high school diploma and graduate today. Please help me welcome Miss Shelley Greer to the podium.
Hey, thanks guys for giving me this opportunity. All we have to do is decide what to do with the time that is given us. As a longtime Tolkien fan, I couldn't help but be drawn to this idea when thinking of the class of 2025 and what you've done with your time at Sycamore High School. Some of us have shared a lot of time together, as I've had the privilege of having many of you in class 3 years in a row, and my advisory for the duration of your high school career. I want to begin by thanking some of you for what you've shown me over your time. Pinky, thanks for saying good morning to me every single day. Ava, thanks for proving that not all teenage girls have to be mean girls. To the student body officers, Anna Kate, Taya, Zach, and Jada, thanks for following through on projects. You gave your class some truly incredible memories. To the football team, thanks for showing us how much boys can support each other through your love and sometimes too much affection for Jeff Bell. Grace, thanks for showing that our past do not have to determine our futures. Xavier, thank you for showing that leadership does not have to be loud. Ty, thanks for proving stereotypes wrong. Peach, thanks for speaking your mind and learning when to stay quiet, I hope. Noah, thank you for being unapologetic about your beliefs. And finally, I'm thankful for memories of Justice leading pep rallies, Michael announcing for girls flag football, and for Allie and Barry's willingness to be my service learners and do anything I ask. To the 12 graduates who are sons and daughters of immigrants, thank you for sharing your cultures with us and reminding us that the true American spirit is equality and opportunity for people from all over the globe. To the 11 graduates that are the first in your families to earn a diploma, thank you for defying the odds and overcoming obstacles, both visible and unseen. I truly wish I could stand and recognize each of you individually for the way you used your time at Sycamore, for the over 400 collective community service hours my student government kids served, for the hours spent honing your skills on your instrument, rehearsing lines for a play, practicing your sport, for the time you spent on the sidelines cheering on your friends, for the hours you spent in class thinking, discussing, and trying. Today, your time has paid off. But guys, you know I'm going to be honest with you. Although you've worked hard to be here today, we have to acknowledge the times you did not work to your potential. The times you chose to stay silent when people were saying harmful things to others. The times you kept procrastinating your assignments and your grades suffered. The times you chose to skip school or practice. The times you let down a friend or a teacher. We have to acknowledge these times of failure because this stage is not magical. You're not going to magically transform into a fully mature adult who has it all together when you walk across here. The same desire to fit in, the same laziness, the same quality you struggle with may follow you into your adult life. Despite this fact, you can still be successful if you choose. And I'm not talking about artificial success where you drive expensive cars, wear designer clothes, or have an impressive job title. I'm talking about true success. Truly successful people are people who have learned the purpose in life is not going to their dream college or making lots of money, but people who live in the service of others. When I hear how successful you are in 5 or 10 years, I hope to hear how you've used your time to be a true friend, how you've used your voice to speak out against injustice, how you've used your position to pull others up around you, and how you treat people with dignity regardless of their social status, and how you've used your resources to care for those who are often forgotten, because these are the true measures of success, and they don't come with a student loan or a need for a reference. Above all, I hope you pursue joy, that you savor meals with those you love, you spend time creating and appreciating literature and art and music, and you pursue learning. This type of success can never be taken from you. So class of 2025, let me ask you, what will you decide to do with the time that is given you? Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'll close the way I've said goodbye to you all 4 years. Be safe, make good decisions, and never drink and drive.
Thank you so much, Ms. Greer. Now, our music teacher and Fine Arts Department Chair Maggie Mason will perform a song dedicated to you, the class of 2025.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Well, who can say if I've been changed for but because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Well, who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Thank you, Ms. Mason. At this time, Sycamore High School JAG teacher, Mr. Daniel Waltman, will come to the podium to read the names of our graduates, and we will present each graduate with a diploma.
Cadence Isaac Aaron. Seth Tyseer Alapaden. Dagan Miles Allen. Joseph Carl Allen Jr. Axel Ann Tampus Amadeo. Eston Gray Andrews. Megan Ray Danielle Armstrong. Travis Drayton Ashby. Abigail Renee Austin. Douglas Evan Austin II. Mason Thomas Austin. Ty Daniel Autry. Breland Alexandra Bacon. Isaac Clay Barker. Theo Stephen Ezekiel Baskett. Allie Claire Beecher. Caden William Ray Belcher. Jeffrey Nathan Bell. Ashayla Taiwa Bello. Savannah Lane Berman. Presley Elizabeth Betts. Persia Lily Mae Bishop. Billy Logan Bradley. Joshua Paul Grant Britton. Oscar Gabriel Bueno. Aubrey Marie Busby. Emma Rose Butler. Adriana Marie Cardwell. Gabriella Alyssa Chandler. Paisley Cheyenne Chandler. Jackson Garrett Nicholas Charman. Ava Sue Childress. Caleb Matthew Chrisman. Isaac Thomas Christie. Travis Wade Comer, Jr. Yvonne Cortez. Priscilla Cortez. Noah Anthony Corsi. Tara Elaine Cox. Aliana Rianne Crisp. Zachary Lee Durkins. Zoe Ray Dillingham. Christian Eric Dreyer. Ella Faith Dunlap. Ileana Alexandria Dyer. Trenton Cole Edgen. Caitlin Abigail England. Gerald William Felix Jr. James Hunter McKay Fleck. Robert William Follis III. Louis Alexander Forsyth. Creela McKinsley Fox. Lucas Finn Gerke. William Travis Gill. Luke Troy Glasgow. Jackson Xavier Goheen. David Gordon Greer. Jaden Starr Guerin. Sophie Ann Elizabeth Haggard. Presley Jewel Hampton. Haley Marie Harper. Nadira Karima Hassan. Quentin Allen Hossman. Isabella Rose Hess. Benjamin Riley Hesselbacher. Haley Elizabeth Hines. Jacob Robert Dale Hodge. Reagan Elizabeth Holden. Jaden Thomas Howard. Bradley Todd Hudgens. Kimberly Yamil Ibarra Quiroz. Logan Allen Isbell. Chelsea Lynn Johnson. Blake Christian Jones. Connor Ryan Jones. Jada Rose Jones. McKenna Beth Jones. Hope Angeli Jordan. Leela Ann Judkins. Kyle Ryan Keel. Madison Elizabeth Keenan. Cassie Lynn Kelly. Charles Mitchell Killebrew. Benjamin Crawford Kimbrew. Annalise Lynn Knight. Cadence Nicole Knight. Shane Ryan Knowles. Avienda Renee Lane. Madeline Grace Langley. Michael Deshaun Locke. Noah Bennett Loxley. Maddox Everett Mabry. Meredith Brooke McGlashan. Philip Andrew McNabb. Mackenzie Grace McPherson. Alondra Mariel Mejia Valencia. Samuel Keith Miller. Jody Lee Mitchell. Matthew Traineal Mitchell, Jr. Andrea Grace Huelin Moreland. Aspen Nicole Morris. Lucas James Mitchell Morris. Jaden Renee Nieves. Caitlin Samantha Norick. Corinna Millane Norris. Michaela Danielle Oakley. Taya Catherine O'Neill. Megan Elizabeth Otts. Callie Barry Parr. Izane Shalia Patterson. Haley Renee Peach. Genevieve Ann Pedigo. Noah William Papard. Raven Suzanne Perez. Jackson Wyatt Perry. Andrew Dale Pinkerton. Nathan Elias Primero Anglin. Chancey Irene Qualls. Mitchell Allen Randa. Teresa Elaine Ray. Isabella Grace Redeker. Camila Renaga. Justice Bailey Ray. Erica Nevea Rittenberry. Carlin Rochelle Rivera. Adam Jacob Roberts. Haiti Zulema Rojas Avila. Sophia Hope Romaker. Anna Catherine Saylor. Jackson Dean Saylor. Jolie Camille Sheeran. Jordan Andrew Shelton. Isaac Patterson Short. Charles Parker Shoulders. Alyssa Marie Smith. Chloe Elizabeth Smith. Shelby Jean Staggs. Nicole Kathleen Stamps. Chevy Lloyd Steely. Shelby Elizabeth Stewart. Presley Paige Stotts. Jenna Naomi Strader. Mason Wayne Strickland. Noah William Stroker. Andrew James Stewart. Elijah James Sutton. Allie Elizabeth Taylor. Jessica Dawn Taylor. Grace Leanne Thomas. Emily Elizabeth Tuttle. Maria Lorraine Vansel. Autumn Nicole Vaughn. Lydia Guadalupe Velasquez Verdugo. Olivia Alexis Vetter. Ruby Danielle Wagner. Gage Charles Walker. Kendall Michelle Walls. Elizabeth Grace Ward. Kenzie Lane Warren. Vasey Clark Williams. And Landon Charles Ziegemeyer.
Graduates, please rise at this time. Dr. Beck, I attest that the students before you have met all requirements for graduation set forth by the Tennessee Board of Education and the Cheatham County Board of Education, and proudly ask for your confirmation of graduation.
I confirm these students are indeed graduates. Congratulations.
The tassel hanging on the right side represents pride The tassel hanging on the left side represents accomplishment in completing graduation requirements. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the left side. It is my honor to present to you the Sycamore High School class of 2025.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she is waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses.